Discover Leonhard Euler's ingenious formula for generating prime numbers and see how it works with a simple example. N squared plus n plus 41 produces prime numbers for all values of n from 0 to 39. Leonhard Euler, an 18th-century Swiss mathematician, discovered a prime number formula. Euler's formula, n squared plus n plus 41, produces prime numbers for values of n from 0 to 39. This formula is remarkable, as it generates 40 consecutive prime numbers, a rare occurrence. The formula's success is due to the careful balance of quadratic and linear components. Euler's prime formula has been extensively tested, but no one knows why it works so well. Despite its limitations, Euler's formula remains a fascinating example of mathematical ingenuity. Stay up to date with the latest car recalls and trends in 2022. In 2022, the NHTSA issued over 60 major car recalls affecting millions of vehicles worldwide. The most common reason for recalls was faulty airbags, accounting for nearly 30% of all recalls. Takata airbag recalls remained a major issue in 2022, with over 100 million inflators recalled globally. Electric vehicles were not immune to recalls, with several major manufacturers issuing battery-related recalls. The average cost of a car recall in 2022 was estimated to be around $500 per vehicle. The automotive industry is expected to see increased scrutiny and stricter recall regulations in the coming years. From the Atocha to the Whydah, join me as we count down the top 5 richest shipwrecks in history, with treasures worth millions or even billions of dollars. The Atocha, a Spanish galleon, sank off Florida's coast in 1622 with a vast treasure on board. The Whydah, a pirate ship, sank in 1717 with an estimated $400 million in gold and artifacts. The Central America, a steamship, sank in 1857 with over 14 tons of gold worth $100 million. The San Jose, a Spanish galleon, is believed to hold a treasure worth up to $17 billion. The treasure of the Atocha was recovered in 1985 by Mel Fisher after a 16-year search. The combined treasure of these shipwrecks is worth an estimated $30 billion, a staggering historical fortune. Explore the innovative features of the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip, including its foldable screen and 5G connectivity. The Samsung Galaxy Z Flip is the world's first foldable smartphone with a clamshell design. Its 6.7-inch dynamic AMOLED display seamlessly folds and unfolds without a visible crease. With 5G connectivity, the Galaxy Z Flip offers blazing fast data speeds of up to 20 gigabits per second. The phone's advanced hinge system allows for multiple angle stops, enabling hands-free video recording. The Galaxy Z Flip's compact design fits easily in a pocket or purse when folded. The phone's large 3300 mAh battery supports fast charging and wireless power sharing. Get an inside look at Stephen Curry's meticulous free throw routine and how it helps him sink shots with incredible accuracy. Stephen Curry's free throw routine is a 90-second ritual he's perfected over the years. He starts by taking 3 to 4 deep breaths, focusing on his heart rate and mental calmness. Curry then visualizes the ball going in, using his senses to recreate the perfect shot. He takes 2 to 3 practice shots to get a feel for the rim and the ball's bounce. Next, he wipes his hands on his shorts, a habit he's had since college to reduce sweat. With a consistent pre-shot routine, Curry has achieved a remarkable 90.8% free throw percentage in his career. Discover how Anastasia Kuzmina, a Slovak biathlete, won multiple Olympic medals, including gold in the 2010 Vancouver Olympics, despite being a late starter in the sport and overcoming health issues. Anastasia Kuzmina started biathlon training at 20, unusually late for a professional athlete. She overcame chronic health issues, including anemia and a heart condition, to pursue her Olympic dream. Kuzmina won her first Olympic gold in the 7.5-kilometer sprint at the 2010 Vancouver Olympics, beating favored rivals. She became the first Slovakian woman to win an Olympic gold medal in any winter sport. Kuzmina's Olympic medal count totals 4, including 2 golds, 1 silver, and 1 bronze. She retired from professional biathlon in 2019, leaving behind a legacy as one of the sport's greatest. Discovering the incredible story of a World War II B-17 bomber found remarkably preserved at the bottom of the ocean, with actual footage and interviews. In 1943, a B-17 bomber, nicknamed the Phantom Lady, went missing during a World War II mission. After 75 years, the plane was discovered 4,000 feet underwater, remarkably intact and upright. The aircraft's preservation is attributed to the cold, dark waters and lack of oxygen, slowing decay. The wreckage was found with personal belongings, including a pilot's logbook and a silver ring, still intact. The discovery is a rare find, with only a handful of B-17 seconds remaining from the over 12,000 produced. The Phantom Lady is now a protected historical site, with plans for a future documentary and museum exhibit. Find out how stars like Anna Wintour, who was fired from her first job at Harper's Bazaar, and Walt Disney, who was fired from a newspaper job, bounced back to success. Anna Wintour was fired from her first job at Harper's Bazaar for being too creative. Walt Disney was fired from a newspaper job for lacking creativity, ironically. J.K. Rowling was fired from her job as a researcher and bilingual secretary for daydreaming too much. Oprah Winfrey was fired from her first TV job as an anchor for being too emotional on air. Madonna was fired from her job at Dunkin' Donuts for squirting jelly filling at a customer. Steve Jobs was fired from Apple, the company he co-founded, in 1985, but later returned. Learn about the life and work of Gordon Parks, an African-American photographer who captured powerful images of the civil rights movement, including his iconic photo, American Gothic, Washington, D.C. Gordon Parks was born in 1,912 inches Fort Scott, Kansas, to a family of 15 children. Parks bought his first camera, a used Voigtlander, at a pawn shop in Seattle for $7.50. In 1942, Parks became the first African-American photographer to work at the Farm Security Administration. Parks' iconic photo, American Gothic, Washington, D.C., was taken in 1942, featuring government worker Ella Watson. During the 1,960 seconds, Parks worked for Life magazine, documenting the civil rights movement and poverty in America. The Challenger space shuttle disaster in 1986 was a tragic accident that resulted in the deaths of 7 astronauts just 73 seconds into its flight. The Challenger space shuttle launched on the 28th of January 1986 from Kennedy Space Center in Florida. The tragic accident occurred just 73 seconds into the flight, at an altitude of 48,000 feet. The primary cause was a faulty O-ring in the right solid rocket booster, which failed in low temperatures. The O-ring failure allowed hot gases to escape, igniting the fuel tank and causing a catastrophic explosion. The crew, including Krista McAuliffe, was not informed of the potential risks of the faulty O-ring design. The disaster led to a 32-month hiatus in shuttle flights and major reforms in NASA's safety procedures.